think my camera died. No, it was just working. Hello? Camera-chan, you were just working. Hi, Curation. It's great to see you. Almost Friday, we survived another week. Honestly, I'm ready for this weekend. This week has been a tough week, so happy almost weekend to you, too. Give me a second to try to set up camera-chan. Oh, I'm sad. Camera-chan was just working. No. Come on, camera-chan, don't fail me now. Yeah, camera-chan is being shy. Camera-chan, I knew you were working. Oh, wow! Oh, it's working! Oh my god! And hello, Brenton! Welcome! How are you today? Look! My fingers are existent again. I actually want to try to get some... I want to be able to try to get my music to play in the background. Audio... Is it audio output? Nope. Remove. Remove. Tell me, how's your guys' week been? Yippee! Actually, yeah. Okay. Oh! Yeah, I'm trying to get a playlist down, but I don't remember the password to my email, so give me a sec. Alright, I remember my password. Let me just double check that I had closed that. Donnie stream will be my meditation. Relax and enjoy tonight. I will be reading... Oh, shoot, okay. Good evening. Tonight, I will be your narrator as we go through silent meditation. That doesn't make any sense. How am I gonna be a narrator if it's silent meditation? I tried my best to play into it, but I couldn't. My brain had farted. Oh man, confirm. Yay, I was granted access. Nope. Okay. Okay, I have an idea. I think it should capture the sound because it's YouTube. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna mute the background music. Okay, the idea is if I put this behind the camera, it should just capture the audio. Okay, lock that. All right, I want you guys to tell me if you can hear the song that plays, okay? You guys hear that? Is it coming through? Because it did a window capture, but I don't know if window capture gets sound too. Oh my god, I love the song so much. What's media source? Oh. Not video source. Is it playing? For a while, I was hesitant to play like licensed music, but now, especially since I'm making money off of this, I'm gonna play music that I want to listen to. Oh, can you hear now? I had the wrong window open. Goodbye. I was having like I had a moment earlier where I was like, I really want to listen to old songs that made me feel really good as a younger person. All right, let's turn off the background music. There you go. Into my eyes. Every time you want to see it coming. All right, I'm gonna see if it's playing. Rip, it's not playing. Oh, application audio capture? Give me a sec. Hey. It has to be. How about that? Is it too low now? super loud. Sorry, Brendan. I didn't even check the sound. So I was playing a game and couldn't respond. You're good. I appreciate it. Let's just call this video watching. Oh man. We'll call this music playlist then. Can you even hear the music now? Oh, hold on. Let me replay it. Alright, we're just gonna lock everything. Okay. Oh, so technically, I don't need to show much better. Music could be a tiny bit lower. Okay. Okay, I wonder why it's so loud. I guess I'll just keep this here. It shows the window. So like... Alright, we're gonna hide the camera, okay? There. So if I ever wanted to show it, I could. But I'll leave that there for now. Turn that off. The music's playing! Yay! Okay, I'm just gonna double check that it's great. Holy shit, the music is so loud. We're doing that. Why is the music so loud? Okay, I have an idea how loud the music is in compared to my voice, so I will turn it up just a little bit. Yeah, it's better. Okay. I'm gonna cue a couple songs that I want to play. How do I work this? Oh, oops. Oh, nice. That's cute. Okay. I listen to music pretty low, so I turn it as about like as loud as I listen to it. Sorry if it's a little low on your end. Right, what else is on my list? Say goodbye. I'm looking at the animes that I used to watch. If I had the chance to make a playlist of songs that I used to listen to, what would I put? I was thinking about this earlier. That was crazy. These are not all. Wow! So I looked up Dry Flower by Yuri, right? And the first thing that comes up, it's a guy from ENHYPEN, a K-pop group, collabing with them to sing the song. What? That's crazy. Speaking of which, day 6. Solace to be found within this maze. Feelings of grace through these nights. Love by day. Do me that before. Alright. That's all I got for now. SNSD? SNSD? Is that the song that Mista sings? Is this one Pretty Patterns? It is! I really like Patterns' music. At least his like piano melodies are right up my alley. Also, hi Various, I hope you're doing well. Okay. I had worked on making these, painting them, and now it's time to assemble. So crazy enough, I had my mom help me on these, and somehow these turned out like this and not like this. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna see if it's usable, but my assumption is it's not usable, but we'll go for it anyways. Yeah, why did I even paint it? If I didn't think it was gonna— oh, because I had to see how it looked when it was painted. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry. Okay, I got this. Add to queue. Fuck. If I close my player, then I can't add anything else to it. Okay, well. Nice. Okay. What to say path for the future. SNSD was a K-pop band that released the single Gi. Oh, is that Gi 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 baby baby baby? It was in response to your thought about old songs that you listened to. You could probably go into the watch later for me to know. Honestly, yeah. Whatever, I was able to work. Oh my god, I just like remember that I used to listen to these songs and I loved that the voice actors like came together to like sing in the character voices. That to me was the best thing ever. Especially because like Free Iwatobi was like the first series that I had gotten into that was like focus on the men, you know? Okay, boys, they're boys in this series, but like I was their age when I was watching it, so it was a good time. And I remember like sort of casting Free out of my brain because it started getting really popular. There was a lot of like shipping arguments and stuff on the internet, and I'm like, I'm just here for the cute boys. To the future. And also like Free had some of the biggest voice actors of the time that are even, some of them are even bigger now, and so it's like crazy. And they even did like individual like character CDs and stuff like that, like huge. Yes. Surprise! I'm streaming. I feel like I say this every time, but I didn't realize how much I would miss streaming after being away. I'll go a little bit into that later, but I wasn't expecting to get home this early tonight, so when I did, I was just like, oh, you know what? I think this would be a good opportunity to stream, because I'm gonna be working on headbands and stuff anyways, so. All their voices sound so good. Oh, what inspired me to start listening to this song in particular today is because Noctix just came out with their new song, and I'm hearing all their voices like on the same tone. It reminded me of this song, and I really wanted to listen to it again. The future. Do you guys have any plans for the weekend? I'm gonna be pretty busy this weekend, so that's why I've been working on headbands. Oh, you know we're gonna listen to Voids again. I think I had added it to the playlist again, but I'll happily listen to it again. I'm gonna make you guys listen to it with me. I'll be right where you are. There's no beauty without ends. No creation with Annie rave this Saturday. Ooh, Annie rave. That's pretty cool. Is it like by like a well-known, are the people performing like well-known artists? I went to one of the, I don't know if it's technically an Annie rave, but I went to one of the like DJ performances at Anime Expo one year, and it was terrible. Like the people couldn't build a drop. I remember staying just to see if like something would happen, and it never did. I was so disappointed. It's to fall. Annie Clover. Oh, nice. Wait, Annie Clover. Were they at Off-Kai Expo? I don't remember. Annie Clover is pretty popular, right? They performed at Off-Kai Expo. Ah, okay, yeah. I think I stayed very briefly and then left, but that was only the first year that they were there. I don't know if they were there the second year. Speaking of which, how many of you guys are going to Off-Kai Expo? Found within this maze. After the VTuber concert. Oh. So that was late then last year. I did not go to that one. Oh, sweet vision through me that befalls. I got my hotel booked and Thin Mint saved. Nice. I secured my spot in the Maid Cafe. Woohoo! I'm very excited to invite you guys if you want to come to the Maid Cafe and yeah, if you guys go, make sure to request me. I can be your maid for 40 minutes. I will talk more about that later as it gets closer, but what I'm hoping to do is have a specific time slot for people who want to come and visit the Maid Cafe while I'm working. Have a specific time slot so then multiple people can come at the same time, and then you guys can all be at like one table, so that one day Brendan, one day yeah, I'm not listening to the song again. God, this feels like a bygone era. It makes me want to cry. Oh. Actually, like, I'm starting to like process everything that has really happened the past month, and like what it means to me. I guess first and foremost, like this was my most recent back in the good old days. This was my most recent revelation, but like I miss the days of Niji when it like it felt like one big family and nothing started happening yet. Like no whispers about the company, like it was still super new and hopeful, and the livers were hopeful, and like the kind of the peaceful bliss that was at that time was priceless, and I still remember it even now. And I miss that the most. And this song like makes me remember that. Yeah, I felt like a family. I think that was the biggest thing that everyone showed happiness. Yeah, that was the biggest. That was like the biggest, like it felt like the biggest thing I had to overcome was the idea that one, it's not permanent. I think there's always like in the back of your mind, you always know that VTubers do have a lifespan, but for the longest time, it felt like everyone was happy, everyone was content, everyone was doing what they wanted to do, what they were able to do, and like it made it like at the time, like Niji seemed like the place where you can fulfill your dreams of just having fun, you know? And like obviously that's just from a fan's perspective where we don't know all the hard work that's put behind the scenes, all the numbers, all the more complicated stuff, but it just seemed very innocent. People were just here to have a good time. And not to say that they're not doing that now, but just the way that like the company has chosen to go its course. And I say that as in like I'm looking back on all the things that started popping up little by little, like the canceling of the AR stage and stuff like that. And oh my god, I can't talk about this. I can't talk about this while that song's playing. We're gonna pause that for a second and then we're gonna sing to it. Like no like official statements then, and then all of a sudden official statements all the time, and then whispers and stuff, and denials and shitty things, and like just all those little things built up. And but my stance on it currently is that I want to support the livers in the company because that is what they chose. That is what they are choosing right now. And my stance on Niji as a company is not as like fuck the company as other people, because I think what I had to acknowledge was that like it's not a family. It never, like Niji never like tried to make itself seem like a family. It was more the livers who had built that image. And yeah, I guess that's just to scratch the surface of it. Like I do plan on still supporting the livers, but I think definitely everything will be with a lens through it. Not falling like wholeheartedly into it, taking it with a grain of salt, knowing that this is a business. These are people also trying to make a living. And yeah. I actually really like the shape of this one. This gives me more bow vibes instead of, this just looks like a bow, but this is like a bow. I wonder what made this one different. I'm just glad I was loud and proud of my support for them. Yeah, me too. They're still innocent bystanders in Niji, and yeah. I know I sort of like touched on it right now. I didn't plan on like like I feel like if I'm going to talk about it, like I need to go like in depth and not just say what I had just said, but I don't really want to talk about it anymore, so I'm not going to go any further. But I hope you guys can understand, like, or I hope I was able to communicate well enough where I stand right now, at least. Um, I just felt like in its bare bones, just because things are so black and white, I wanted to say that, yeah, I will still be supporting the livers. Um, but things will feel different moving forward. And I think it's been different for a while, but that was a reality that I didn't want to accept. And that's what made me really upset, is having to let go of the idea that I've had for the longest time. And interestingly enough, like the past, I don't know, 2+ weeks of not being on social media has made me feel like a different person. Um, it almost feels like I've forgotten like the kind of like VTuber consumer that I've been for the past 2.5+ years. Like I've definitely grounded myself in my life more so now, and I've come to realize I'm in a much more stable place. I'm a lot happier than I was when I started watching VTubers at first. And VTubers were like a lifesaver for me at the time because I think I was just so lonely. And things were rough. And so it was a way for me to feel comfortable, feel like I was a part of something bigger than myself, because I didn't feel like I had that. And now that my Kamiyoshi is gone, um, and I've like totally just detached myself from the community, I feel so very different than I was just 2 weeks ago. Um, like I can't, like if I were to try to describe to you right now, like what it feels like to be a VTuber fan, I wouldn't be able to tell you off the top of my head, which sounds really weird, but it's like, I guess the best way to describe it is because I'm not actively like in it, feeling it right now. I can't describe to you how it feels. But like when I was like, I don't know, it sounds weird to say when I was in it, because it's not like I'm never going to be, but like the VTuber fan I was before the 2 weeks is like, um yeah, I don't really know how to describe it. Taking a break from the last 2 weeks from social media was definitely healthy. I needed it. It was actually starting to affect my mental health, in the sense of like, I would put my phone away and I would still think about things that were happening. Like it wouldn't, just because I put my phone down doesn't mean that the ideas, the thoughts would leave. And that's when I realized that I had to take a break. And even now, um, not being on social media has just taught me how I've used it as a distraction, as a way to keep my brain occupied, to not feel any sort of like solitude. But instead, it felt more like clutter. It occupied a lot of my brain power, my brain space, and I think overall my brain is just quieter, which is good. More so that like even when I've tried looking like watching collabs, I'm like, wow, there's a lot going on right now. Like I guess it was just a very sudden stop for me, but also a very sudden like good change. It feels weird to say that I feel like a different VTuber fan, but like when I think of Offkai, I don't think of it in the same way than I did last year, where it's like I'm a part of a community with the headbands, I'm doing something bigger. I now look at it as like, oh, okay, I'm going to be in the maid cafe, and then VTubers is something that I know about, which is crazy considering like how much I loved VTubers and being a part of the community. I think those feelings of being a part of the community will come back as I get back into that sphere, but just being isolated definitely makes me feel different. So yeah, how are you guys handling it? Are you guys still following everything that's going on? Have you guys also stepped away from VTubers, or like still watching but your perspective has changed? Or I want to know what's going on with you guys. I mean, not necessarily with what's in the community right now. I don't have enough of these centerpieces, so I'm going to have to make some more and then strap those on separately. But I think I can take this time and put all the bows on the headbands and then put the flowers on. I'm gonna play music now. This song's a little crazy. My sister めちゃくちゃに愛してる Yes she is. Oh shoot, this is the full version. Oh, that's different. Kiss 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 I need your love. Okay, how does it start? 愛教えてくれた中三十森がなかったんだうつおすけ回せっかりを敵に回したよ僕であれほど意地悪かないよね満食なキキルトゥハートブレイクMy sister めちゃくちゃに愛してるやしいだけるキスらいのかいごめんなきしめたいよさい生きるけるから今すべてをはじけて Peace, I need your love. This song is from, I think it's an ultimate that got an anime adaptation, and it's literally 14 brothers who there's a girl who moves into their house or something. I think they're technically step siblings, and then like it's supposed to be an ultimate where you choose like who you get to be with. Oh my god. Actually, so I got to go to a book off recently, and there were some file folders with the art, and I'm like, oh, I should have gotten at least one because it was a trip down memory lane. I went further into the depths. Wait, what do you mean various? Further into the depths of like VTubers? Or like the drama? Or oh hey Paper, how you doing? I'm not sure how I feel about it all still. Like, I still like the libraries, but just IDK about the company. Yeah, that's valid. Thoughts incoming once I finish this game. Okay, Brendan, you got this. Beat the game for us. I'm very active with helping out. 2 fan courts at the moment. Oh. Various with the helping hand. Is that what you meant by further into the depths? And helping out is in like a mod or helping like organize stuff? Na 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 There's a funny story with this song. My sister and I were listening to it when we were on vacation, and we were teaching one of our little cousins who was visiting, and like she was like 9 or 10 and she didn't speak English, but because we were so into it, she wanted to learn how to sing it as well, and it was just the cutest thing. Hi Loie, isn't it crazy? I kiss you. Oh Yasumi, arigato. I kiss you. I'm very active. Oh, nah, mainly with moderation stuff. Oh, I was just like, what is this? I forgot I added this. This is also patterns. Damn it. Oh. I get exposed to all the drama. I bet you do. I hope you don't wear yourself out by being a mod though. That's so adorable. Yeah. Hi Huff, you're welcome. I'm exploring outside in Niji and my 2 biggest Oshis are now gone. My condolences. It's hard. It's hard out here. That's cute, Af. It is. Hi Sonny, I kiss you. I kiss you too, Loie. Welcome, and I hope you're having a good evening. Yeah, was it his recent one? But yeah, patterns. Yeah, exactly. I think so. I think this is Breeze. All right. My desk is just full of headbands right now. I need to figure out which ones are done and which ones are not. So those ones are done. It's not done. I'm terrified I'm gonna hit my camera and my camera's gonna stop working. Don't wear yourself out of being a mod. Oops. Various, I will smack you on the head. if you don't take care of yourself. And you can trust me to do the ad off, Kai. I think I already covered most of this with you, but yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with everything you mentioned, especially how the livers and cells made it feel like a family. It just makes me cry every time I think about it. I miss those days so much. And exactly because of that, understanding that these are real human beings behind these characters, and I still 100% support them as individuals. Yeah, I agree. I guess my stance on the company right now, surprisingly enough, is pretty neutral. Because before I was really angry, but I think what's helping me like be a little more I guess open-minded, in the sense of like I'm trying to understand where the livers are coming from, because it's like the livers for a long time, at least the ones who are outspoken about it, are very much like, I'm happy where I am. I don't regret being a part of this company, and I definitely don't want to like doubt the livers' decisions and their thoughts on it. And there's definitely a reason why like they feel that way, and we will never really know like all that happens behind the scenes. But I have a feeling that like a lot of this was actually like unintended consequences of stuff, and that's just the company not communicating with its fans about a lot of things, not until like it was only bad things that were happening and it got attention. And so yeah, I still want to believe that that the livers are making their decisions to stay if they agree. So yeah, I really do as well. It's time to make new memories is how I think of it nowadays. I still reminisce every now and then though. Oh, I love this version. I love the end version. I feel like it fits them so well, and I'm so happy that Anna did it. And the art is gorgeous as always. I just want them all to be happy. Yeah. Me too. I think I'm in a very interesting spot right now where Pomu leaving was literally the end of an era for me. It didn't help that it ended in 2 weeks. I had to come to terms with all these feelings all at once, and it made me just shut off, wanna be away, wanna be gone. But it ended up being a really, I wouldn't say good or bad, but a really productive change for me. And I'm now in a spot where I don't know who I am. Because the kind of VTuber fan I was a Pomu fan. So who am I if not a Pomu fan? You know what I mean? And like, I want to say I'm a Niji fan, but with all this going on, I'm not a Niji fan. I guess of the company, but I still support the livers. But I also like, it's such a confusing time. I literally like, I don't know what to say, and I don't know where I am. And I think now I'm at a place where I'm like, okay, like things have started to settle in. I'm not like, I'm confused, but I've accepted I'm confused. And so I think moving forward, I'm just gonna try to find like my new place, what I want out of following VTubers, and I think that'll be very fun. And it will still be a good time. But it'll take a little bit. It's like I'm rebuilding a new Minecraft house from scratch. That was literally the best comparison I could think of. Don't know why. Don't question it. It's a corporation with all the baggage that comes with being a corporate entity, good and bad. Yeah. Yeah, that's the best way to sum it up. And as recent Nier concert was also really good. Oh my god. I didn't know it was happening until some of my friends told me, but I really want to listen to it, but I'm also scared that if I listen to it, I'm gonna get spoiled on the story. Because Nier is something that's like so near and dear to so many people's hearts, and so I want to experience it for myself, with no like spoilers. But I don't know, like Enna has been introducing me to so many songs. Like she introduced me to one of the Higurashi like ending songs I ended up really liking. I forgot the name. And then she introduced me to she did Ado. I think she did Odo by Ado. I get confused between her and Millie because Millie did one other really popular JP song. But like, I'm like, I know if I listen to the concert, I'm gonna want to listen to the music, but is that gonna like, I don't know how it's gonna make me feel. I'm glad you're okay in that sense, and that even in this weird position, that I can also relate to you. You're able to find your own pace at your own place at your own pace. Thank you so much, Louie. I hope you're doing okay and are figuring out how to navigate this situation too. Anna did Goddish. Oh, she did Goddish. Who did? Was it Millie who did Ado then? I still really like Goddish. I really like Goddish because Anna. Ugh, I love this song. Gay men. If you guys haven't heard of Heaven's Official Blessing, I highly recommend that you look into it. Thank you, Sonny. Yeah, just weird place to be right now as well. Yeah. Gay men. Kotoka did show and Odo. Yeah. That was insane. Kotoka's voice is so freaking good. Oh my god. I feel like she's not given enough credit for that. Man, I want to show you guys the poster I have on my wall right now, but I can't. I think I'll take a picture of it later, but my wall is literally pretty girls and gay men. Can you guess my sexuality from that? No, you can't. Those pretty girls. Pomu is in there. She is a pretty girl. NSKO of Ado is absolutely insane, as well as Melico's show. Yeah. OMG, hope you can show someday. Don't worry, I'll make a community post or something. I think community post is gonna be my new Twitter. I can post and have people hear me, but I don't have to hear other people. But in the sense of like, I can like read your comments and stuff, and you guys can still interact, but like I don't want to be caught scrolling. Frogbert? You wish, Various. I'm actually looking at the 3 deco cards that I did for the girls. I think I did a really Good job. I'll pull them off the wall and I'll show you guys. I had put them right in front where I can see them. And now that I see them in a better light, I'm like, oh shit, I actually did a really good job with this. Oh yes. But this song, like, I don't know, it sings to me. Songs that sound like this really, really sing to me. And I think what attracts me so much to the story of Heaven's Official is that the main character, okay, the hand's coming out. I'm patting the table. We're gonna go this way because this is how I've been talking about it with a friend, okay? But, okay, you know what? I'm pulling this off the wall. Alright. Sorry, the glare is a little bad. Also, I don't speak Mandarin Chinese. I'm sorry for butchering their names. This is Xue Lie, and this is Hua Chan, or also known as San Lang. And he's in a Songlong form in this case. I'll call him San Lang. Okay. He is an ENFJ. He is an I. seal the sticker thing, so we're just gonna leave it there. This is one of my favorite Day 6 songs. It's called I Would, and it basically describes regrets. I find myself listening to this song a lot, but more as like a comfort. I think taking comfort in that they're describing a feeling that I'm experiencing, but it's also in a very like hopeful way as well. I learned about Day 6 a day before they had an LA concert. And I really wish that I had gone, even though I wouldn't have known any of the songs. But if I had gone, then I would be able to look back at those memories and be like, oh, I remember that song now, because I ended up loving their music. And I still listen to their music now. Oh, I was gonna show you guys the deco, the clear loader decos? Shit, I'm forgetting the name. Alright, man, I'm gonna have to re-get the tape. Alright. Sorry, the reflection's really, really bad. Woo! Kuromi? What? Homu? Musket, welcome! Your first Sony stream, thank you for joining! I'm so surprised so many of you like got the notification for this. It's awesome. I'm really, really happy. Because I was like, a part of me was just feeling so guilty not wanting to post notifications on Twitter. But I just don't want to go on the website. And so I'm happy that I can still reach you guys from here. Eee, isn't it cute? These are Daiso stickers, and then these are Korean Sanrio stickers. I'm trying not to get the glare. And the last one. Weewa. And the three of them together looks like this. Hello there, camera. Look, you guys can see yourselves in there. I just happened to get on YouTube at this time. Yay! Welcome! I'm super happy you're here. We're just doing, yeah! I thought I accidentally didn't put it on the thingy. Wait a minute. I put the live version. Why is this on here? 雨上がりと虹も凛と咲いた花も色づき溢れ出す I was actually a part, I was going to be a vocalist in a cover project of this song for Lazulite, and they had decided to shut it down, which is understandable. I also wasn't practicing for it, and I wasn't ready to do my lines, and so it worked out on my end. But at the same time, I'm like a little bummed I missed out on a chance to sing Hikaru Nara for my favorite group. Oh, hello, Tofu! How are you doing? 暗闇も光るなら星空になる I'm glad to see you here. Oh my god, everyone's popping up. Yay! It's a party. Actually, before more stuff started developing, I was going to do an open crab game on my channel. But I think that'll just have to be postponed for a while. I just finished a collab stream with Mia. Oh my god! You collabed with her. That's awesome. How did it go? What game did you play? Oh my god, I tried to do the harmony. I missed it. Among Us. Oh, Among Us. Being sussy is hard. It really is. At one point I was good at Among Us, and then I think I just became too predictable. But every time I would get even now, every time I get imposter, my heart drops. Like I'm not suited to be sussy. Oh, I want to show you guys something that's one of my prized possessions, okay? So this is a paper doll made by Chill on Twitter. They've done so many like really cool paper doll projects, but one of their most notable projects in recent memory is they with their friends made a sweet treat, a sweet dessert for every the last the confectionery merch that came out. Like this particular artist made a so they have friends that bake, and they made a like the signature pastry for every girl, and it was fantastic. If you ever have time, we should collab on stream. We should. All right, everyone, you will see us collabing. Tofu, I give you permission to put your stuff in chat. Or you could put it on my community post too, whatever you're more comfortable with. Isn't it so pretty? It's actually, I don't think you can really see it here, but it's layered paper, and so she's actually a little 3D. There's a little bit of lift to her right here. But this is like one of my most prized possessions. I love this so much. What song is this? Oh, I didn't even cue this. Oh, I know. It was on my watch later. Don't tell Mr. Sonny Briscoe this, but his performance at Anime Impulse made me fall in love with him just a little bit. just because of his singing voice. I do not know anything about Mr. Briscoe, but the passion in which he sang the songs that he did made me like it was like, wow, fucking fantastic. Oh, it's not my paper doll. It's made by an artist called Chill on Twitter. But particularly, that's so real, Mr. Briscoe. Yeah, it was in the airplane over the sea. That really, I listened to it nonstop for a little bit, and I thought that I was like, you know. And then I had a Brisk cadet show me a PowerPoint about him, and I'm like, oh. I say that jokingly, Mr. Briscoe. You are fantastic, but as an Oshi, you're not my cup of tea. But like someone who sings with just passion and no like abandon, or like just sings and just does it, you know, without thinking about it, because they enjoy it. Like that's something that like you can hear it when someone sings, and I was not expecting that from him, the least. I wasn't expecting a performance like that at the HopCon either, and so it was really, it felt like a real treat to have experienced that in real time. Hey, Sonny. Why does this song sound familiar? It's Shin Takarajima. I don't know why it sounds familiar. It sounds familiar to me too, but I don't know where it comes from. I still have this on my desk. This was the shikshi that I did for the first 50 subscribers on my channel. I still have it on my desk. I want to do another one because I think my 6-month Annie is coming up soon. Sakana action? What's Sakana action? Yeah, and now I think this is number 40. I think I've done 40 streams to date, which is crazy to think about. It's definitely something worth celebrating. Wow, look at that. I already went through a bunch of different I already went through a bunch of headbands. Yeah. Sentimental, huh? I like stuff like that though. Thank you, Tofu. I know, a half year. Congrats again, deserve. Thank you, Loey. It's crazy to think about. Very crazy. Crazy Dio. Sugito. Na na na. Yes, my love to you. Oh. Huh? It's just going on Sunny. There's something I just had the inclination to play. But I do not remember what that was. Ooh, I do love anime piano. Animens is amazing. Animens. Ah. Alrighty. Angel Beats, bring it on. One of their, like, just listening to their Angel Beats performances, like, I love them very, very much. Man, I still have this much left. But I didn't prep enough headbands. Let's count and see what we got. When did this come out? I was listening to this years ago. This came out 11 years ago. Oh shit. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's 7 in this pile. Technically 8, 9. Let's see how many headbands we have. 吹き抜ける風聞こえた気がした感じた気がしたんだ古め出す今雲むてれぼくる気がした That's 5. かけ胸でくの身を振った Here's another 5. And then another 4. That's 14. And I think I have 7 or 8 in the back. Yes. I'm gonna start reaching out to the first 30 people this I don't know if I can do it this weekend, so next week. I plan to have a full week just to give myself enough time to do shipping. But I'm expecting not everyone is going to not everyone who had signed up is going to end up buying a Pomu headband. At least that's what I'm expecting, especially with everything going on. So I think if I have less than 30, that is okay for now. And as if even less people than that, I can start moving into the next section of 30. But I'm proud of myself for working on it. Even though sometimes when I came home, I'm like, I had a long day today, like I need to take some time to myself, but I'm like, I gotta get this done. Oh, this part's my favorite. Look at that. What is this? Oh, this was Animent's crazy 200 anime song medley. I don't know if he did do it consecutively or not. I wouldn't think so. Um, that was also really good. Man. I'm like, what do I do? I I what the hell? I finished the headbands. Hunter x Hunter. Yeah. I went through the music playlist. I had talked about a little bit about the Nietzsche stuff. I checked everything off my list. Oh, you know what we can do? Well, I'm worried that if I start, then it'll be too much before I have to go to bed. Oh, oopsie. Sorry, I don't have music. Give me a sec. All right, background music is coming back on. It should be pretty low though. I think it should be okay. I'm gonna turn off the music playlist. Okay. I guess we'll move here. Oh. Oopsie. You guys saw my Fugi the whole time. Oh no, I didn't have my Fugi. Damn. You think after 40 streams I'd have a better grasp of screaming. But yeah. I've been thinking about what... Well... Thinking about a lot of stuff. Yes, yes, creation. That is how I feel as well. I think I had been really nervous about not posting on Twitter about when I'm streaming, but I'm really happy that I can still reach out to you guys and still get to you guys like this. I think it took a lot of pressure off my shoulders. Yeah. I'm having a really good time. I think a lot of times what pops up when I stream is this pressure, this feeling that like I have to entertain. But I think taking a break for a little bit just made me brave enough to try to pursue what I want to, which is just hanging out and not being afraid to do that. So this was a really nice hangout stream session. I'm really happy. Now it's just another day at work and in the weekend. I wish I could say I'm doing fun things this weekend. But unfortunately not. I think I'm looking forward to not having this project, the Pomu headband project anymore. Just because I feel like I'm not good with deadlines, like long-term deadlines. I have a hard time keeping myself on track. So I feel like that's I feel like I can't enjoy myself as much because I have another thing on my plate. But I know if I didn't have this thing on my plate, I would be lost with what to do. So I still don't really understand the balance that works best for me. But after this, I can officially say I've made 250 headbands, which is a huge number when you think about how they were all handmade. All the fabric is cut by hand. Actually, almost all the fabric was cut by hand. I was able to have like maybe 10 of them cut by a machine, but it costed like $35 to do it, and it would have costed $100 just for those 10. And so most of the fabric is cut by hand. Until recently, all the flowers were also cut by hand. Everything is hand sewn. Everything is hand assembled when I wrap the wire around the headband. That's genuinely an impressive milestone to celebrate. Thank you very much. I think it is too. It's funny because I feel like I could say it, but I don't necessarily feel it. But it's the thought that matters. Considering what has gone into it. Yeah. I think I feel like I should be a lot more sentimental about it. But I'm not, surprisingly enough. We're Pomu, exactly. I think it's just an era that I'm ready to let go. And I know that I can be at peace knowing that I've done my part. Like I said, it's like an era for me has passed, and I've been reborn. I'm now a baby in the VTuber community again, trying to figure out my place. And we'll go from there. Yeah, we'll go from there. Dang, 250. Honestly impressive. Be proud of it, Pomo. Thank you so much, Musket. It's something that I hope people can be proud of being a part of. And yeah, that's all I can ask for from it. That to me is the whole reason why I did it. It's because I hope that it would make other people as happy about it as it did me. And I will admit, I definitely did it because I could. Not necessarily all the time because I wanted to. Like right now, I'm like, man, I would much rather be streaming or or watching Freerin, or organizing my figure shelves or anything else. But I have this just obligation on my plate. But I also know that it's for a good cause, and I know that if I don't do it, then no one else would be doing it as well. Hi, Lunchbox. I'm so excited to get mine. Oh yeah, I'm so happy to hear that you're still gonna be getting yours. I was worried that with all that's going on, or with the time, that people like wouldn't want it anymore. And it just makes me really happy to hear that. Whole mudachis are still mudachis. I think honestly that's something that will never leave us. Like, I guess now that I say that out loud, I had never intended to doubt the loyalty of Pomodachis, because I know that we are Pomodachis until death. And I think all of us can really, really confirm that. But I guess I just didn't want to assume. You never know. You never know why people like fall in and out of things. And Maybe I will end up having to need all 30 all 30 slots, in which I gotta kick in the overdrive, but yeah, it makes me smile. My Gen 1 headband hasn't left my desk the past month. Way. I have my headband retired. Dear Skin Akechi? I think I know what you're talking about. If it's a reference, I don't. But if it's someone's name, I do. I haven't used my headband yet since I got it last year because I haven't been in position to go to a convention. I hope we're able to use it soon. Oh my, actually, I didn't think about this, but if people are still wearing their Pomu headbands around at conventions, that to me would make me so happy. Like, even though it's a bygone era, even though she's dead, even though, like, I don't know how, like, if it's considered appropriate or not to still be fans of someone after they're gone, like, it makes me really happy to think about. That's the name I made up for fans of. Oh, fan names. Deer skin. Oh. I feel like that's pretty appropriate, the name, but also it's like, huh? To play on someone's name. Oh yeah. Funny enough, I think even though, like, she's not, like, dead, I think I can't get myself to follow her right now. I think it's a little too soon for me. Because I felt like I had to say goodbye, and so I feel like I have to find my place again, and then I can go back to following her. Heroes never die. Heroes never die. I still want to be Pomu, even after everything. Lunchbox, you're amazing. You guys are all amazing. Pomu forever. It's just crazy how much influence she has had on people, you know? Like, thinking about that objectively is really an amazing thing. To touch the hearts of that many people and to inspire people to come out of their shells, to do things out of their comfort zone, to come together. She's not dead. She's in permanent hypersleep in her spaceship. Oh yes, the Dick spaceship. May you cross paths with her one day soon again. Yes. Eventually. We're all Pomu. Exactly. I've pretty much been watching the Pomudachis from the sidelines on my Twitter and Discord, hoping to be more active with the community at some point, but since last month occurred. Oh, I know. It's terrible. Like, I think I just assumed that everything was gonna be there, you know? That it was never gonna end, that it's never gonna cease being a thing. And then when it did, it's like, oh, we're not invincible. It's like when you're young and you don't think anything can happen to you. But I think, at least for us Pomudachis, it really taught us the value of banding together, supporting one another, being friends. I think it made us all really value the bonds that we've made, and also encouraged us to create more bonds. So if you do eventually, there's a lot of Twitter spaces that have been lots of fun. I'm so weird, like even though I know that they're fun, it's like I'm stopping myself from watching them. But again, I think it's for the reasons I had already said. Because I know that if I don't watch them now, I'll never watch them ever because there's just so much content. That's exactly what happened with our Minecraft streams. I was like, no, but I don't want to watch them out of order, so I'm just gonna go back and watch it. Never watched it. 2 years later, 2 years worth of Minecraft streams. She did a damn good job bringing people together even after leaving, that's for sure. I did listen to one of her, it was her getting ready space, and it felt like everything was okay again. It was insane, just her, you know? Be cringe, be free, be happy. You're so right, Various. Alright, how am I cringe? I'm a VTuber fan now. I still buy figures, even though there's a big threat in California to have a big earthquake and I may lose everything. Flush down the drain. The figures and the money I spent on them. That is my cringe. Be free. I am choosing to work my current job. I am doing what I want when I want. And I think I'm the happiest I've ever been as an individual in my life. In terms of like my happiness over a long span of time. And be happy. Yes, sir. That's already a check mark. I think that's why I made a vow to go to her first meet and greet in the US. It's those fleeting moments in life you have to seize in the moment, lest they be lost like tears in the rain. There's so many things I don't do because I think of the money. And my work going forward is seizing those opportunities. Because I don't want to feel the regret afterward. I have so many like things I'm like, oh, I really want that, and then I don't buy it, and then I go back to buy it because I didn't buy it originally. And so many people who travel with me get so tired because they're just like, just buy the fucking thing so we don't have to come back here. And I'm like, but I haven't decided yet. I wish I was better at making friends with Pomudachis, but I get really shy. Yeah, that's valid. It's hard to like, other than just walking up straight up to someone and be like, hi, I'm this and this on Twitter and I'm a Pomudachi. How else do you get to know people, you know? And it definitely helps when you're at a gathering so that you automatically skip that phase. But especially just like meeting people randomly, it's like, yeah. I'm terrible about it myself still. I'm trying when I can. Same. Inflation takes away money each year anyways. Figures can become a form of investment. Oh yes. Unfortunately, if there is an earthquake, I won't have my investments anymore. But I don't know. These figures, like, this is the first time I chose to spend my money on myself, like figure collecting. And so I think even if I were to lose them, I think I would have felt satisfied knowing that I did spend that money. Because like what changed my perspective on money spending, like, you know, coming from a penny pinching Asian family, you don't spend unless you need something. You don't spend on things that you want. And it took me a lot of bargaining with myself to finally come to terms with buying stuff for myself. I still like am really judgmental towards myself if I end up buying something I don't want, or if I end up buying something that I don't want, because I can't tell the difference between like an impulse buy or something like that. But the saying that changed my perspective on spending money for myself is, if you don't move money, then money won't move for you. Or it's like, you have to make money move in order to make more money. I feel like instead of like, it's more just like a philosophical thing, I guess. Where like, if you hoard all your money, it stays stagnant, then what is it worth? It's only worth something if you use it. Same, I'm trying to be better at every chance I can. Oh, believe me, I absolutely did not have the money to go to con, but I just bit the... Do you regret it? I bet money that you don't regret it. Always good to sleep before impulse purchases. You know, I need to follow that saying, Various. Because I went from not buying anything to buying a lot of stuff to myself, to not buying anything to buying a lot of stuff for myself, being really like stressed at my job, so justifying it with my paycheck, and then that's when my impulse buying like got really bad. But now I'm trying to tone it down, trying not to impulse buy anymore, and I'm starting to like budget my money. Look at me, I'm learning. 2 years in the process. Not gonna lie, that's how I met people at Offkai. I got to talk to Krisu just trying to randomly talk to introverts. Various, you're very good at that. I admire your bravery to go up to other introverts. Even when you were telling me about that, I'm like, damn, that's brave. Interesting saying. Yeah. I guess the way I can like describe it is like energy. Like energy is meant to flow. It's not meant to stay stagnant. Because like if you have like a bunch of hoarded money, that's stagnant thinking, you know? Stagnant feeling. But when you're using it, there's a lot more. Same, anime impulse last year was the first time I ever decided to splurge decently on myself. Oh my god, that's awesome, Musket. Do you regret it? $100 that you do not regret it. I'm not actually betting that money, but like Brendan, I bet you didn't regret it after. Oh, Brendan is 1000% do not regret it. Musket, do you feel the same way? Would absolutely do it again. We'll see you at a convention soon enough. Make sure you let me know if you're coming to one in California. We have to meet again. Lunchbox. I doubt there's going to be any Pomodachis at TwitchCon this year. I'm still gonna wear my ribbon loud and proud. Let's go, Lunchbox! I'll make sure to get you your ribbon. You know what? I actually don't know if you're on the first half or the latter half of the submission form, but I'll make sure you get your headband on the first round. The only thing I would try to change from that con would be the panic attack that prevented me from going the first day. Oh, you know, that's so valid. I had a panic attack. AILA, the first one that I went to, which was the one where Pomu was making her first appearance, I think. It was raining really, really, really hard. Oh, you were there at that con. It was raining really hard and everyone was desperately trying to stay out of the rain, and having everyone really stressed indoors in one place like triggered a panic attack in me, and I had to go back into the hotel and I was just breathing so heavily under the blankets. I was like oh, ALA was not my first anime impulse. It was my second anime impulse, but it was my first ALA. A spreadsheet actually helped me put things into perspective. It is crazy. I've tried a it's like a book that helps you keep track of your purchases. I've done a spreadsheet and now I'm moving on to notes. I'm so bad at updating things that they happen that it sort of becomes futile. But I do have about a year's worth of spending data. Very good. I took more time to kind of take in... Oh my god, I gotta be a little faster. Okay. I took more time to... I can't force myself to read because then I can't read. I took more time to kind of take in being at my first anime convention rather than trying to talk to Pumandachis, but it did get to meet one. You. Yay, Musket! Thank you for getting a headband. Wait, that was you, right? Yes. Thank you for getting a headband. I'm glad we were able to meet. I definitely did not regret. I just wish I got to talk to more people. You know, that convention was very difficult to talk to people. So just know that the situation wasn't ideal. At that point, there weren't... Did Suwu Tofu, did Suwu did the karaoke that time? Or was that... I think that was AIOC next year. Yes. But there weren't any like really actual like group fan meetups yet. There was the cosplay gathering, but even that was difficult to try to gather people, so no idea. I might be on the first half, but I think I put a different name than this down. Okay. DM me on Twitter. I will check my DMs. What if you use a username, go ahead and put that down and I will make sure you get your stuff. ALA was your first one. Oh yeah, I had to answer that. It was pretty bad that day. Yeah, it's so funny. I met so many of you guys there on that day. I met Brendan, I met Paper, I met Tofu, I met Musket. Tofu, you had the little Sanrio puppet little pouch, and I remember being enamored by it. I'm like, that's so cute. That was the first time that I had wanted to like buy something like for a decorative purpose and then run with it, even if it was expensive. It was crowded and never wanted to be inside. Even more problems because there wasn't enough room. Oh, don't even get me started. And the area where they had the pictures for the Niji like cutouts and everything, there was consistently loud music. I'm like, I can't fucking take this shit. Oh lord, the rain. I nearly ruined my art trying to find my car. Oh my god, I bet. I forget, Paper. Did I drive you to your car or you drove me to my car? Because it was raining and it was just easier to drive because my car was closer rather than like having to walk. The rain got me and my anxiety was peaking before getting out of the car. The car I rented was a pickup. After parking, I hopped out and into a foot deep puddle with tons of dirt and meltdown. Oh my god, the same thing would have happened to me. I would have been like, fuck, my whole day is ruined, because I also hate the feeling of my shoes and socks in my shoes like wet and the as someone with sensory issues and someone also, I think you had mentioned, I know for sure that someone with autism, me, that would cause me a meltdown as well. I wish I was on the West Coast. It's hard to make it to all the cool cons. I wish there's more stuff on the East Coast, because East Coast fans deserve more. I think it's not fair that all of it is on the West Coast. I mean, I'm still thanking my stars how lucky I am to be able to attend a lot of these cons simply because I live here. But I think about all the other Niji fans, and yeah, it just isn't fair. I want a Pomodachi meetup that I can join. I just don't know how that would be organized now that a Pomocard is dead. Yes. Yeah, we're sort of shit out of luck. I think we're actually shit out of luck, unfortunately. That's just how it's gonna be. Yeah, it was terrible in that room, most definitely. I walked you to your car with my umbrella and then you drove me to my car. Oh, that's right! Thank you for letting me use your umbrella. Those were some rough times. I didn't realize how deep the water was. Blech, pukes. The drive down the freeway leaving ALA was so scary. My car lost traction after going after a bump. I nearly had a heart attack. Oh my god. That's scary. There were so many potholes too. Like, that was the first time it had rained that hard in a long time, and so the road was just getting shredded. Yeah, the potholes that day were terrible, but they filled them up most recent con. Yeah, they did. Oh man, I was genuinely hoping to join on the next con meetup thread on Pomucord. No. Yeah, the water was bad and the rain only made it worse. I thought about that. Like, Pomucord was like... How are the Pomodachis gonna congregate now, you know? Because, like, because we're all socially introverted, we'll all only talk to, like, the people that we know. So how are we supposed to, like, talk to other people, you know? It really is only, like, a friend of a friend of a friend. That's how you'll get to expand your sphere a little bit. Unless someone decides to step up and adopt Pomodachis. But even still, like, unless... It's really hard just to get a group of people organized. So I might actually go to MSG Con in July. Oh, I hope you have fun. Where is that? Did Pomu go to that one last year? I feel like she did. She went on vacation to go to it. Salute Pomucord. Salute Pomucord. I bought tickets to MSG Con, but I don't even know if I could make it over there. I just wanted to support. Oh, that's so nice. I hope you can actually go. If anything, you'll be able to meet other pomodachis there through here. So make sure you guys are talking to each other. I have adopted you. You must make me your benefactor. And now you may congregate. I will adopt all the pomodachis. Oh yes. We can also go with tofu. Cough cough Subucord. Honestly, I'm really hoping that Subucord has enough pomodachis or we can start a little like... we can have a little center. Although I feel bad putting that kind of pressure on Suwu to manage. I don't know, like, I think Suwu agrees to the things that she does, but it always feels like she's always dealing with too much, and I'm like, oh my god. I think I may be going to MSG Con as well. The MSG. The Salt Con of MGS. Just being a bystander in Pomucord helped fill in that social need. I always lurked on the Pomucord chats, but I always felt out of my element because chat moves so fast. Oh yeah, I never really participated in Pomucord. One, because sometimes the Pomodachis were a little too wild for me, but also two, Discords are not, they're not my thing. I'm just so much better at either one-to-one talking or something like this where it's a little bit slower. I can take my time reading your guys' messages and we can still chat. Yeah, no, but don't count on me to being active in a Discord. I think it's just so much stimulation. I'm like, I'm out. MSG Con is in Long Beach. MGS. Again. MGS. I asked if she went, and she never confirmed if she did or not. She just said it was a weird coincidence. Oh, interesting. Coinkadink. Isn't there a con that a fan is holding for MGS in Long Beach? Oh, so it's the official one. But it's pretty weird that Matara donated so much money for the con. It's okay that you mentioned her. I want to know why you bring that up, though. Are you, oh, just because she had donated for the con. Yeah, I see. I just dived in head first. Since I started the MGS series in the summer, I'm actually go to MGS Con with my cousin. All y'all better meet up at MGS Con. I'm just saying. Now you'll know some people that are there. I have not played the games. I haven't finished Pomu's playthrough of the game either. I don't think I will be attending. Oh, especially because July I will be going to Anime Expo and that will be very expensive. But I hope you guys have fun. Yeah, she helped fund it for it to happen, I think. Cest. Hi, Cest. I wish I could go. Oh. I hope you can go too. Or at least cons in general. A general consensus is it's difficult to go to cons out here. My god, I'm having so much fun and I'm so relaxed, but I'm looking at the time and I'm like, I have to go to bed now for work tomorrow. I'm gonna try, but flying to the West Coast 2 times in a year is gonna be rough on the wallet. Oh yeah. I want to say good luck, Lunchbox, but I know it's gonna be rough regardless, so... My condolences to your wallet. My not VTuber fan cousin will be confused when I bring this headband to the MGS Con. I should have been asleep 2 hours ago. We out here vibing. Chasing those moments, right? That We would lose otherwise. It's okay, I can handle it. Okay, good. I'm hoping that with my new plan, my new spending plan, and cutting down on taekwondo as well, because that saves $200 a month. My savings will actually start going up. So, ironically, I'm about to head into work. Have a good shift. Exactly, I'm making dinner at the moment. All right, Various, share. What are you making? Are you a chef? I forget, do you cook? How many of you guys cook? Because I don't. I can cook, but I don't guarantee that my cooking is gonna taste good. There's always something wrong with something that I make. I think it's because I'm like, oh, maybe I try to estimate it, and then my estimations end up being wrong. Like, if I follow a recipe, it turns out fine, but like there's some people let her cook. There's some people who like just like they follow a recipe and they're able to make it delicious, and that's not me. I make a recipe and it's probably subpar. I like to make homemade pizza. I got a pizza oven from my backyard. Whoa, okay. Y'all making money? Well, I just graduated college at the same time as Pomu, and I'm now job hunting. Musket, good luck. You can, there definitely is a rush to get a job because you need to make money. But in terms of finding a career, take your time. Don't rush. Try things that you can. It'll take a while for you to figure out who you are after college. Because again, you're like a baby, right? I'm 2.5 years out of college now. And I feel like I've now started feeling like I am where I should be. So it'll take a while, for sure. No, I just boil stuff and reheat food. Me too! Oh my god, Various bestie. I cook often, otherwise I don't eat. Oh, that's good for you, Lunchbox. I do basic cooking. I can follow a recipe. Again, you and me are the same, Brendan. I mean, I make meals and cook like the same 4 to 5. You're crazy, Paper. I don't know how you're able to like eat the same things. I understand it's for like the gains, the diet, but like if I think about eating the same thing over and over again, I'm gonna puke. Post-grad life, I've been playing around with cooking Japanese food. Oh, that's so cool. I've always wanted, there's like a YouTube channel. They it's like a wife who cooks for her husband, but she makes a lot of different bentos, and I've always wanted to watch her videos and try making some of those. I used to be mega neurotic in the kitchen until playing Zomboid LOL helped me sort out how to prep and think these through basic cooking needs. Wait, mega neurotic as in like everything needs to be a certain way? Or like neurotic as in like all over the place? Husbandos. Yeah, the husbando. I don't know their name, but that could be them. I should try making bento boxes. Yeah! Make bento boxes! They're so healthy and they're so tasty. And become husbando. You'd be making it for yourself. Yes, so you would become the husbando. IDK, but I get excited to eat the same thing every day. Like how dogs are fine with eating the same meal every... Paper. Did you just equate yourself to a dog? Woof. No, but good for you. Good for you. Like not getting bored of it and all over the place. It was so hard to keep track of multiple things moving at once while keeping cool and not ruining it. Ah, yes. That sounds like life. Maybe. You got the real Luca energy right there, just saying. Gotta go. Thanks for the comfy hangs. Bye, Lunchbox. I'm gonna check my Twitter before I go to bed. But I'll make sure to write your name down and you'll get your headband. Thank you so much for coming to hang out, and I hope you have a good shift. Speaking of which, I should probably log off now. I got to get to bed. But thank you so much, everyone, for coming out tonight. It was really, really fun. I will see you guys again next week, and I think I could say that pretty sure because I have a pretty busy weekend. But excuse me, I will see you guys next stream. Take care, everyone. Good night. Good night, good night, good night. Good night. Thank you for being here. Woo! Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.